so excited to be back with a new video, and I was trying to think of looks that I wanted to do, and I was like, I want to do something that I've done lately, and it's just so easy for everybody, and it just makes you feel so put together, but it is so simple. So today I'm doing this simple glam look. It is something that's going to be so easy to achieve, but you feel so glam and just beautiful and sexy when you have it on. And that's just what I've been doing lately, because when I go places, I've honestly been really lazy and just don't want to take the time to do all these different colors on my eyes, and I don't want to take the time to do gel liner. So I do this look and do this liquid lipstick that changes my life. You will see at the end, and I just hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the idea of this look, and just, yeah. I'm going to stop rambling because this video is a talk through, and I'm sure that after I edit this, it is going to be so long. So please bear with me, grab a snack, grab something, and just enjoy this video. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. So I'm starting off with tape. I just pulled off a strip, and I'm making it a little less sticky so it's not so harsh on my eyes, and I'm just going to apply that right on the corners. And I'm leaving a little space under my lower lash line because I'm going to want to drag some eyeshadow down there, so that's why I leave this space so it doesn't look all crazy. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Lately, I have just not been wanting to do winged eyeliner like with the gel. So I will show you guys my trick of what I do to give a more soft look, but it's still like glam and put together, but a little bit of a lazier version. I have my MAC Painterly paint pot, and I'm just going to apply that. Just a forewarning, my nails look so bad. Currently, I have 3 broken ones, and it's just not attractive. So, just ignore that. Make sure when you apply the paint pot, make sure you apply it right over that tape. What I use for my crease is a bronzer, and the reason I use this, it's so blendable. It's a perfect like crease shade, and it's really warm, and I just feel like it looks great on the eyes. So I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I just take my Sigma E40, the tapered blending, and I just go in my crease. I just kind of, honestly, whenever I do this, it is so like not perfect. I'm so messy with it, and I just make sure it's kind of blended. I go all the way in and all the way to the outer corner, and just kind of buff it in there until you kind of can see the difference with the crease. And for those of you who are like way more technical, good with tech stuff, better than I am, I really need some advice on, I guess, lighting and my camera. Like, I have 2 softbox lights, and I kind of set them here, but I feel like the lighting is not warm enough, and I'm trying to get the background more blurred. I have the Canon EOS Rebel T5i, and I've tried to make all the settings as good as I can, but I don't know if it's the lens that I have. So if you guys know of any advice on getting the background more blurred and better lighting, then let me know down below, because it bugs me so bad and I really can't deal with it. For the next color, I am going in with the Morphe M433. Just got these for Christmas, these brushes, and I am obsessed. They are amazing, especially this one. So a new palette that I've been obsessed with is the Stardust by Vegas Nay, and this is also Too Faced. So I'm going to be going in with this, which one I want to do? The Millennial. It's a warm brown shade, but it kind of has like an orange undertone. So I'm going to take that brush, and I'm literally going to go right, I'm going to do more of like a defined, like right in that crease. So I'm going to define it even more, and I'm not going to really blend that out a lot. I'm just going to kind of focus that right in that crease. And I'm going to darken it up with a little bit more of a brown shade, but right now I'm just going to kind of build the color. So with that same brush, I'm going in with this color Girls Night. It is a reddish brown shade. It kind of reminds me of Cocoa Bear, but it's a little bit dark brown. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of that in there and go straight in the crease. So we're kind of doing, it's kind of the process of a cut crease, but it's not going to be that harsh. We're just going to kind of keep buffing it out. Because I really like this look because it's very like soft and it looks effortless, but it's put together. We are going to go in with the highlighter shade of Champagne Pop by Becca. And I love this highlighter as an eyeshadow, honestly, as a highlighter, as an eyeshadow, as a brow bone highlighter, everything. So I'm going to spray this brush, honestly, I don't know where this brush came from, with a little bit of Urban Decay setting spray, just to kind of get it a little bit more of a metallic shade. So I'm going to take the highlighter and I'm going to go straight on the lid. This color really just brightens up everything, and that's what I love about it because it's so like refreshing and bright, and it just adds to any look. You really don't have to do anything. Just throw some bronzer in your crease, throw some Champagne Pop on the lid, and you're good to go. And then just pretty much take a bath in it all over your face, and you look flawless. Then we are going in with our eyeliner. So this is my trick when I'm super lazy. I first do the tape, then I take an angled brush that you would use, honestly, you could use this for eyeliner, gel, or powder, but I take a black, really black eyeshadow, and I'm going to take Sin City from the same palette, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line and drag it out. And how I apply it, honestly, this is going to be really difficult. Usually I hold my eye, but since I don't have two hands for this, I'm going to just start applying it. And I really try to go as close to the upper lash line as I can. So we're going to drag it out to that tape. We've got the eyes done, and I'm not going to do the brow bone until I get done with my eyebrows. So we're going to take the tape off, and this is my favorite part, honestly. Oh, look at that crisp line right there. You can't go wrong with it. For foundation, I am going to, actually before foundation, I'm using a primer, the Marc Jacobs Coconut Face Primer. It is by far my favorite right now, and I just literally lather it on. Right now I'm on the lookout for a good foundation because I have been mixing these two, the Maybelline Dewy Smooth Fit Me in Nude Beige and a Mary Kay Luminous Wear Foundation. Honestly, mixing foundations is so annoying. If you guys have any recommendations on foundations, I've been really wanting to try out a bunch. The Too Faced, their new one. I am applying it with another Morphe brush, their foundation brush, which I have been obsessed with as well. And it is the Morphe M439. I'm also going to spray that with some setting spray because the bristles kind of tend to stick together a while, so I'm just going to loosen those up a little bit. So I'm just going to get a dab and start applying. I kind of put it on and then I will just start buffing it out. I don't know if any of you guys have this problem, but I will watch videos of girls and it seems like they put so much foundation on. And I know that it's easier for videos to do that so it shows up better. But if I do that, like, my face looks like a cake face. For under my eyes, oh, this product. I talked about this in my haul, and it's the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer. Literally, I cannot live without this now that I've used it. I get a ton of it on, and I go right under my eyes. I put it exactly where I'm going to put the concealer. Look at this difference. Like, it already brightens it up as soon as you put it under there. So I pretty much just lather it under there. So if you have problems with dark under eyes, make that purchase. It will save your life. So moving on to concealer, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear in NW15. The concealer is just so light for me that I do apply it in other areas of the face to just kind of even that out, because I know it can look real intense at first. I'm just going to blend that out with my Beauty Blender. Make sure you get the inner corner and you go under that wing that you made. And now I'm going to set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is another new favorite of mine that I talked about in the haul. It is just a amazing setting powder. I cannot talk good enough about it. Ooh, lordy. I normally would not set my whole face because I do not like my face to look matte, but when I contour and I haven't set my face, it just makes the contour look choppy, and I don't cream contour. I've never done that, so I have to set it and then go over it. But if you have the same issue with your contour being choppy, if you don't set it, just set your whole face like I do, or just the places that you do contour, and then after, just take a setting spray and it'll bring your face more back to life and give you that dewy finish again that you originally wanted. I'm going back in with that Millennial shade, and I'm only going to take this Millennial shade halfway because I really want that inner corner to be really bright, so I don't want to drag it all the way. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. Since I'm not doing false lashes, I am going to apply about 2 coats, which usually is what I do if I'm not doing false lashes. I make sure that I always curl them before I do that. And I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Wow, that just made my eyes really watery. I was really on the fence about this mascara because so many people talked about it, and when I first tried it, I was just a little confused of why everybody loved it so much. And I think just as the more that I've used it, I like it more. I just feel like it runs out so quick, and I don't know if that's me or how I use my mascara, but I just feel like I'll use it and it just gets chunky at the top, and it's just so annoying. I'm also looking for a good one for lower lashes because mine always transfer to my my under eye area, and it's literally so annoying when you put all this time and then you look in the mirror and you just see black under your eyes. I cannot have that. So I've got my eyebrows filled in, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone with this lighter shade from, it's a Maybelline kind of little palette, and I'm just going to pop that right on the top of the brow bone. Moving on to the face, I'm going to contour. First I like to just buff my face out with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I do this first because the Hoola bronzer can be a little bit too harsh if I don't apply this first. So this just kind of bronzes up my face before I go in with a more harsh contour. So that's the reason I do this. I believe that the Hoola is just a little bit dark for me in the winter. So I really need to get a different shade for that, but I've just got to work with what I have. I feel like that literally should be my motto, and how many times can I say literally in a video? Hoola, going back in, I use the brush it comes with because it's an awesome contour brush. So I'm going to go top of my ear, down, and I just buff it in. Same thing on the other side. Drag it down. And I buff it backwards. And then I go just a little bit on my forehead. I don't have a very large forehead, so I don't have to contour it very much. I just kind of bronze it up. And then I just kind of get the edges of my nose because I like to have that little pointy nose. And then I go under my lips to make them look bigger. With this look, I have been doing a darker blush. because for some reason I have been just embracing the darkness of the contour. So I take these two colors, this light brown shade and this mauve-y rose color, and I mix them and I go right over it. I go a little bit above the contour because I really like to make it more intense. Sometimes you're just feeling things and you just go with it. You guys know what I'm highlighting with. Champagne Pop, once again, with the Morphe M501. I just pack that on everywhere. To finish this look off, I am using the Lolita liquid lipstick, and let me tell you, this liquid lipstick does wonders for me because I have learned that with this I can overline my lips and look like I have some huge lips, and it doesn't like look so fake because you don't have that like eyeliner and lipstick look. It's so dark and it stays on that you don't have to worry about it rubbing off and looking horrible. So this is amazing. And I'm not going to talk why I do this because I do not want to mess it up, because once it is on, it is on. So I'm just going to apply that and show you guys how I overline my lips. Oh my gosh. I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. And guys, that is the finished simple glam look. I am obsessed with it and I hope you guys are too. And please let me know what you think. I'm sorry this video is so long. My talk throughs, I don't know what, I don't even talk about much, but it just takes so much longer. And I hope you guys don't mind. Let me know what you think of this look. Tag me if you recreate it and give me your suggestions down below because I always need new ideas for new videos. So I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and mwah!